and welcome to Tarot on Broadway. We're here in New York City and the sun has just risen on this beautiful April morning. And I'm here to speak with you today about card number 9, the Hermit. There comes a time when we've journeyed through the lovers, we've learned to connect with another, and then we've gained our own mastery with the Chariot, and then come into a period of strength. And then there's a time to walk alone, to go deep within ourselves for our own spiritual wisdom. It's a time when a teacher like the Hierophant may no longer be desired, but it's time for looking deep within ourselves for our own spiritual evolution. If we look closely at the Hermit, we see that he stands alone on the mountaintop. We see that he holds a golden rod staff in his hands. He's looking downward, deeply into himself, and looking down into the light, the golden light of the lantern that he holds. He's dressed in gray, and he's a wise elder. He's on the snowy mountaintop, which means he has gained a certain amount of spiritual evolution and intellectual understanding. The Hermit represents solitude. It represents peacefulness. It represents a time to be alone, a time to go into the forest, as the Buddha went into the forest, a time to go into the desert, as Jesus went into the desert. It's a time of facing your deepest, darkest, spiritual aspect of yourself in order to make it pure, to make it whole. It can sometimes be painful to face our innermost, darkest world. Very often, we act like the Hermit as a form of escape. We can no longer face the outside world, but sometimes our own inner world can be much more terrifying. So be sure, if you pull the Hermit, that you know you are retreating because you have gained a certain point of spiritual evolution, and not that you're retreating out of fear and out of frustration. Is a wise counselor, a wise elder, and a deep, deep spiritual understanding. I'm Susan Hughes, and thank you for visiting Tarot on Broadway.